Good morning. This new camera feels like when you get a new phone and you open the camera and you're like, no, it's too good. Like, that's just too much. I think that's what I'm feeling with this. But I'm gonna vlog today. I'm gonna try to vlog. Let's see how this goes. This could go to shit. If you're seeing this, then it didn't, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna vlog today. My plan for the day is to go sit in the sun and read a book, which too might sound boring, but I'm gonna take you along because it's a bit of a walk. I'm gonna bring snacks, you know, like a picnic blanket and all that jazz. So, but I literally just woke up, so I need to fix everything, eat breakfast, and then we can head out together. Okay. How do we turn this off? Alright, I've got my fit on. I'm ready to go. Sunscreened up. Don't forget your SPF when you sit in the sun. It's a little cloudy, to be honest, but that's okay. I need to get out. Don't mind the dishes in the back. I'm fully just exposing myself. But anyways, I just want to show you what I carry in my tote bag when I do these little picnic things with myself. Whatever that means. But here. I wanted to do that cute little layout thing that people have been doing on TikTok, but look how horrendous this looks. But I gotta keep these on me because I love these, specifically the dill ones. I always have a book with me, obviously sunscreen because I burn, and then I look like a lobster. And then a disposable camera. I bring it everywhere, but I don't use it ever, so we'll see if I use it today. Probably not. Gum, hand sanitizer, sunglasses, and then I normally wear like a hat, sneakers, whatever. I've got my picnic blanket too that I didn't show, and a water bottle. So I feel like a child going to like Cedar Park. I think the last time I went to Cedar Park was in elementary school, so if you know, you know. But I also don't even know what Cedar Park looks like. Don't even know where it is. Anyways, besides the point, I think I'm gonna head out. I'm kind of procrastinating because I'm nervous to vlog in public. But we'll see how that goes. So I've checked the weather about 40 times this morning because it's looking very cloudy, like it's gonna rain, but my phone says it's not going to rain. It says it's sunny and a little bit cloudy right now, but I'm telling you it's full on clouds. But I'm gonna go anyways. I even put on sunscreen, like that's why I took my shirt off, but I don't even know if I'm gonna need it. I know UV rays still go through the clouds, but it's just like, it's looking not so good, but we'll see. I'm gonna go anyways. If it starts raining, I'll just come back, but we'll see, I guess. Here's the full fit. Looking very fashionable, I know. Plus the tote bag that's full, and then my phone. It's time to hit the town, I guess. Bestie, I'm afraid to ask you this. I was just thinking, I'm hoping this means that the park is going to be less busy than it usually is. So we'll see, I guess. The coffee shop I'm about to approach is so cute, but there's always a giant lineup. But I'm excited to just grab a coffee, sit down, and read my book. I have made it to the park with my coffee. I'm glad I came when I did because the sun's kind of coming out and it's not busy, which is nice. Once it starts to get busy though, I'm out of here because we all know why. There's a big fat elephant in the room. So, coffee. Ooh! The audio is so bad that I can barely hear what I'm saying, but to sum up what I'm talking about here is I talked about my coffee and how I got oat milk instead of regular milk for my iced vanilla latte. I don't know the difference between coffees, lattes, cappuccinos, etc. And I talked about tanning, even though, does it look like tanning weather? No. But, there you go. This is my view currently. If there was no tree there, you'd be able to see the CN Tower, but alas. But it's just so cute. I love coming here, people watching. Yeah, I just think the vibes are good here. And it's not busy. It's no Trinity Bellwoods. I'm sorry, but you would never catch me there. It's just too busy and it would make me way too anxious. I really hope the wind isn't messing up this audio, and if it is, I'm gonna love editing this. Just spilled. I think I might head out soon because it's starting to get busy and it's making me nervous. The fun thing about living in a pandemic, you know? But it's sad because it's just starting to get nice and a little more consistently than earlier, but it's definitely not worth it. Alright, I'm heading out now. Kind of sad about it because it is just getting sunny, but it also means it's getting busy. So I had to get out of there. But I'm just gonna head back now, probably eat something, and I'll keep you updated. I think one of my favorite parts about coming here, other than being here, is the walk. Because it's just a pretty walk. You get to walk in these in this really nice neighborhood, and it's super fun. Alright, I am back, and I'm better than ever. It is now 3:30 and I have no other plans for the rest of the day. I think I might just relax now and then maybe I'll order some dinner or something. But I kind of want to talk about this book. Okay, don't mind the severe hat hair, but that doesn't matter currently. I kind of just wanted to talk about this because when I reflect on literally my life, obviously never have I felt any sort of way about the color of my skin. It's hard to think about when the people you love have these thoughts every single day about what's going to happen when they step out of their house because of something they can't control, and that's something I've never felt. And then that's where the privilege really shows, because it shows that I've never had to even think twice about that kind of stuff. For example, jobs, school, everything, everywhere you go. And a conversation I've had, you know, before about this is about how, you know, there's an argument that people are like, oh, well, I had it hard too, and I'm white. Well, yeah, you had it hard in other ways that don't involve the color of your skin. You are not oppressed because of the way you look. Yeah, you might have it hard, or you have to work hard for what you're doing, but people of color have to work 10 times harder, again, because of something they can't control. So I kind of just wanted to touch on that and, I don't know, let you know how I feel. And something I like about this book is that it really goes into detail about how Star feels. Star is the main character of the book, and what it's like to have someone you love killed by the people who are supposed to protect us, you know? And it's interesting to read about what it feels like. Of course, I'll never understand. Never ever. There will never be any part of me that understands what it's like to go through. All I can do is do as much as I can as a white person, because it's all rooted in being white. White people are inherently racist. So it's, you know, our job to step up. So I kind of just wanted to talk about that here, and briefly give some thoughts. I don't know. But if anyone has any other book recommendations, I would love to hear in the comments. I'm definitely into this one. I also know there's a movie for this, but I wanted to read this first and then watch the movie. The author is Angie Thomas, so maybe I'll look into some of her other books. This one has a little sticker that says coming 2021, Concrete Rose, so maybe I'll look at that one and read that one too. But yeah, read this. Gabby's Haul. This is what their box looks like. I have two because I got garlic bread also. Treating myself, apparently. You can't tell me that doesn't look perfect. Like, actually perfect. And then let's see this garlic bread. Look at that! So basically we're feasting is what's really happening. I posted on my Instagram story asking for everyone to send me questions. So I'm gonna answer some while I eat. But first, I need to get mayo for my fries. If you know, you know. Before I start answering questions, I am so burnt. I told you earlier that I put on sunscreen and that wasn't a lie. I'm ready to go, sunscreened up. Don't forget your SPF when you sit in the sun. But I think I laid on my stomach for longer than I usually would. So the back of my legs and my back is burnt. First question is, what's your favorite thing to do when you go out with your friends? As cheesy as it sounds, like any time spent with my friends is fun and I like doing anything with them. I like the more chilled, relaxed stuff, but I also like love going to concerts. I just don't remember the feeling. It's been too long. Yeah, I like going on walks. I like getting food. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing in particular comes to mind. I just like spending time with them no matter what we're doing. The next question is, what are your top 3 fave snacks? Well, there's the obvious Baby Bell. Recently, I've been very much into rice cakes. White cheddar rice cakes or the dill mini crispy minis. And then my last one, I'm definitely more of a salty person over a sweet person, so I would rather like chips over chocolate or like that type of stuff. So I like a classic like cheese and crackers, charcuterie type of snacking. The next question is, what is your go-to summer drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic? I guess I can give you both. I think alcoholic would be like a white sangria, or I'm usually pretty simple. I can never remember what they're called, but there's those coolers that are like tall cans and they usually have like hands on them. I know the flavor, it's squirting oranges. But yeah, white sangria or those, usually something pretty simple. I legit said I was gonna say both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks, and I didn't say the non-alcoholic one. So if you care enough, probably just iced tea or water. You're welcome. The next one is rank Ari's albums from worst to best. I feel like I could go on and on about this. I've been listening to Ariana Grande, oh my gosh, since elementary school, which is crazy to think about. I think in last place, I'm honestly gonna say Positions. I don't really listen to it, to be honest. I prefer her songs when they're like slower, when she's like singing. Like, I know she's singing, but you know what I mean? Like when you can like belt it. These are more like upbeat, like dancing songs, if that makes sense. So in 5th place, I would say probably Dangerous Woman. I know it has a bunch of bangers, but again, it's one of the least listened to of the albums for me. Then in 4th place, I would give that to, I think it would be Thank You Next. Again, some of my, like, I love some of these songs, like Imagine, Needy, Ghostin'. Like, I love her, like, slower songs, so I love those ones. And I love other ones too, like Bloodline, In My Head. Love those songs, but again, it's just not the top of my list. That leaves the top 3 being Sweetener, My Everything, and Yours Truly. I think in 3rd place would be My Everything. Again, some of the songs on here I love, but you know when some of them are so overplayed that like I can't stand them anymore? For example, Problem featuring Iggy Azalea. I would be fine never listening to that song ever again. But Best Mistake, love that song. Break Your Heart Right Back, Chef's Kiss, Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. See, like, I love these songs. A close 3rd place is My Everything. And then in 2nd place, and I think this is also a close 2nd. Definitely, I think 2nd and 1st could almost be interchangeable, but I would say 2nd is Sweetener. And this, I think, is her album that has 0 skips. This is the one. I love every single one of these songs, even the ones that are overplayed, like God Is a Woman. But I don't even think that one really was overplayed. But I love every single song on this album. I love Good Night and Go, Get Well Soon, Breathe In, all of them. And that concert was the best ever. I wish I could go back a million times. But that leaves us with Yours Truly in 1st, and I think it's more of a nostalgic thing because this album came out in 2013. I think what Sweetener has above Yours Truly is that it has no skips. I think Yours Truly does have skips. Popular song? No, I'm good with that. Piano? Not my favorite. But the rest of them, right there. Every time she does a song with Big Sean, I am obsessed with it. I understand there was something going on there and they probably won't do songs anymore, but that's okay because the ones they do have are so good. Honeymoon Avenue, I think, will always be my favorite song by her. So, long story long, it goes Positions, Dangerous Woman, Thank You Next, My Everything, Sweetener, Yours Truly. Next question is very fitting for what we're doing here, and it's what are your fave places to get food in the city? Now, if you know me, you know I'm extremely picky. Not by choice, but I understand the picky eater slander. I get it. I would make fun of picky eaters too if I wasn't a picky eater. So a lot of the time, unfortunately, I do the whole chain restaurant type of thing. But today I'm having Gabby's, which as far as I know is local to Toronto. And it's probably the best food ever. The fries are so good. The burgers are amazing. That garlic bread is like the old, I don't even know if Boston Pizza does it anymore. But Boston Pizza used to have really good garlic bread, and this is what it tastes like. My roommates and I had this really nice, I think it was gluten-free, and I want to say vegan. I think it was Mexican. We had like tacos and stuff from there. I don't remember what it's called, but when I do, I'll put the name on the screen because it was really good. Oh, there's a pizza place too that my roommate took me to. I can't remember what it's called either. I'll put the name of it on the screen. It starts with a B. That's all I know, but I'll put that on the screen as well. But other than that, I literally have McDonald's. And then the last question is walk or bike ride. I really love both, but I think for being in the city, walking. If I'm in my hometown, biking. But that was the last question. Maybe if I get any more later, I'll pop in and answer some more, but this was fun. I'm gonna finish eating now, and I'll see you after. So I just finished eating, and I want to show you something. First of all, this just patch is burnt. See it? I had on sunscreen. I didn't reapply. I think the clouds are deceiving because I'm always like, oh, it's cloudy, I'm not gonna get burnt. And then I get burnt. So, I don't know what my back looks like. Is it burnt? Even the front is burnt. I didn't even notice that before. And just in splotches. Anyway, I think I'm going to just aloe up and sit in bed. I said that if I got new questions on my Instagram story that I would answer, so I'm gonna answer some. Okay, the first one says, favorite TLC show, new or old? I don't know any new TLC shows, to be honest. I haven't watched TLC since I was probably, I don't know. I think my prime TLC watching was when I was like 12. Definitely not the demographic for TLC. But you know the classic Say Yes to the Dress. I was very judgmental for someone who didn't have a dime to her name. I loved Untold Stories of the ER because just the reenactments of the actual situations, just all of it was amazing. I also loved, I used to kind of watch like the Breaking Amish one. And of course, the ultimate TLC show, Cake Boss. I loved Cake Boss. Don't even get me started with Cake Boss. But yeah, those were probably the few that I watched. And probably some more in between that I don't remember. But I was an avid TLC watcher. And then the next one is just my favorite show. And that is definitely RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't really watch TV otherwise, to be honest. I watched like some Netflix shows, like I just watched The Circle. Not bad, but not my favorite. RuPaul's Drag Race, by far, is my favorite show ever. I got a few more questions. Someone asked, how many piercings do you have? I'm gonna count this as one and this as one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. The next one is, would you ever get a tattoo? If so, what would it be? I have been wanting a tattoo forever. The moment I turned 18, I was like, I want a tattoo. Do I have one? No. But I think the first tattoo that I want to get is a box. And not just any box. I want to be the girl with the box tattooed on her arm. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't, look up girl with the box tattooed on her arm. And I think you could probably find why from there. So that's what I want my first tattoo to be. I don't want to say I would get a sleeve because I feel like that's very intense, but I really like patchwork tattoos. So just like a bunch of random tattoos just like placed on my arm. Nothing, no rhyme or reason. Like it's not like one giant tattoo, if that makes sense. But I think patchwork tattoos are really cool, so I would do that. The next question is, what is your favorite song at the moment? I would say probably Your Power by Billie Eilish, or I'm back on my neighborhood grind. I did a playlist video a while ago, and I remember just like basically half the songs being from the Neighborhood's new album, and I'm kind of getting back into it again. So I think Lost in Translation. Love that song. And then lastly, what is your favorite piece of artwork you've ever created? See, I don't make artwork often. And then in brackets it says GCM related, so like my program. I think maybe in 3rd year when we made posters, we had to like print, we had to use like special printing techniques, but mine was The Future is Female. If I find it, I'll maybe put it. Only got one more question and I debated answering it just because it was only one. Like I don't know if I should wait longer to see if more questions come up, but I thought it could be fun to answer anyways. Someone asked, how do you feel now that you've graduated? It's been fun because I haven't had any sort of stress. That didn't make sense, but I don't know. A lot of the time when I'm in school, I wake up in a panic every morning because I'm like, I have something I need to be doing. And I've never really I don't think I've ever handed anything in late, but I always felt like I was late. But now that that's over, it's just not a thing. I've been relaxing. It's been like basically a month, like almost exactly a month. And it's just been nice to chill and do my own thing. A little bit stressful here and there just because I'm like, okay, I can't just sit and do nothing forever. Like that's not how this works. Especially now that the weather's nice. It's been nice to just sit outside, although I am burnt to a crisp, as you all know. But it's been really nice to just do my own thing. By the time this video goes up, it's the day I'm getting my first dose of vaccine, finally. So just exciting things all around, you know, new camera, new ideas, new mindset. It's summer, you know what I mean? But I think, like I've said, I think I said this in my last week of school vlog, but it's not really gonna feel real until September rolls around and I'm not going back to school. I think that's gonna be the weirdest. Just being like, okay, classes, never mind, no classes happening. Boo, gotcha. There's one more question that I didn't answer because I probably went to bed or something, I don't know. But it's my favorite childhood memory. For me, my childhood was basically just cheerleading. So anything involving cheer basically is my favorite because it was my life as a child. Some honorable mentions would probably be like going to Wonderland for competitions as a very young child. And then I don't know if high school is considered childhood since it was just a few years ago for me. But going to Worlds for the first time. Crazy stuff. Not a good answer, but that's all I've got. Because I have horrible memory and don't remember anything. I think that's it for this vlog though, so if you like the vlogs, let me know. Because now that I have this new camera also that I won't shut up about, I will vlog more, especially in public. I was surprised by how comfortable I was in public today with this camera. If you have any requests, let me know. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big fat juicy thumbs up. Comment below video ideas, vlog ideas, anything, any discussion, anything about books. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you're notified every single time that I post, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!